rain hammered the old hospital as the emergency sign blinked like a dying eye. Tonight, something impossible was arriving. The
Please,
doors
no!
burst open. A silent body rolled in fast, alive but wrong, like the cold had learned how to breathe. Triage tried to read a temperature. The screen spat errors. The numbers refused to exist. Monitors found a heartbeat anyway, a perfect rhythm in a chest that didn't rise. Frost clung to skin under hospital lights. Gloves stuck for a second, like touching winter's teeth. They rushed the bed down the hall. With every meter, the air sharpened and staff breath turned to fog. Imaging painted the body in blue-white bloom. Not warmth, but a cold so deep it looked like a stain. Blood samples crystallized in seconds. The lab didn't call it a medical anomaly, just a warning. The hospital dimmed. Lights flickered in a pattern, as if the building itself was counting. In the ICU, machines surrounded the bed like guards. The temperature reading stayed locked at impossible. Then the monitor changed. One heartbeat and a second rhythm, slightly out of sync. The staff stared into the empty corner. The beeps didn't come from the bed anymore. They came from the room. Outside the door, alarms sounded softer than fear. The printout showed 2 lives, only 1 body. Ice crawled across the floor, slow and patient. Chairs froze in place, like the room was deciding its shape. The bathroom mirror fogged from the outside in. A heartbeat tapped behind the glass, like a hidden knock. The body twitched, just once. On the wall, frost gathered into the hint of a human outline. The vent rattled, then sealed with ice. The second heartbeat grew louder, calmer, closer. The waveform drifted as if walking. The monitor didn't just measure life, it tracked movement. The curtain stiffened with frost. A silhouette appeared behind it, standing where no one stood. Fingers turned glassy, almost translucent. When a hand reached in to help, it recoiled, like the cold bit back. A thermal screen showed 2 cold centers, one on the bed, one beside it. The empty space had a body of its own. The sheet dipped as if someone sat down. The second heartbeat settled into a steady, patient rhythm. The wristband frosted over until the name vanished. In this room, identity didn't survive the temperature. From the doorway, staff hesitated. The light beam shook, and the bed looked farther away than it should. Alarms flashed, then stopped. The monitor showed only 1 heartbeat now, and it wasn't the body's. The chest rose for the first time. Relief tried to enter the room until a full shape stood in the corner, made of frost and darkness. Lights strobed. The door iced shut. Outside, fists hit glass. Inside, the air turned thin and painfully quiet. The presence leaned close, placing a hand near the chest. The 2 waveforms drew together, like one life being poured into another. Suddenly, the cold stopped spreading. The corner went empty. Only a wet outline remained, melting into the floor. Dawn light touched the hospital window. The body lay stable, normal on paper, but in the window's reflection, a faint second heartbeat returned, softly, like it never left.